what I'm doing right now is actually doing a rendering job, and just going to show you what I'm doing. You can actually see that rendering is 6 minutes, 54 seconds to go. It's about a third of the way done. This render, I'll show you the render attributes. Actually, I can't show you the render attributes, but the format of the video is a typical typical DVD size, canvas, 720 wide, 480 height, and it's RGBA.
Or other products may be developed.
Sample rate 40:1, and it's actually going to be mono.
Maybe talk a little bit about that. I mean, what's kind of involved in that? What's your day-to-day like?
Interesting
what do you do?
thing.
Obviously, you're here at the conference, right? So you must do a lot of that. But
interesting thing is taking a look at the stats on my Dell SC1430 dual quad core. Right now I am capturing some performance statistics, and what we can see here is two running versions of Cinelerra. The first one is doing the render, and that render is taking up a bunch of CPU, and if you look at the second window has mpstat running, and mpstat allows you to take a look at the statistics for each of your CPUs running, and the bottom statistic is vmstat, and that shows you neat things like wait IO over here. There's no wait IO going on. Your swap, buffers, and so forth. Also, what's going on, if I look in the second window, is I'm looking at a Google video, courtesy of Aaron Newcomb and the Source Show. If we open this up and sort of, let's see if we can adjust these windows. Actually, the windows aren't very easy to adjust. But we're watching Aaron Newcomb interviewing Max Spivak of the Fedora project.
And then there's part of the job that's sort of to be like.
And let's see, what's our CPU like? CPU is roughly, I would say, 35–40% across the board, maybe a little bit less. Let's see how our render is doing. We've got 59% to go. And this is basically a DVD resolution render.
I mean, every 6 months you get to
and
see, brand new.
I'm rendering about 10 minutes of video, and it's taking about a little bit less than 10 minutes to render.
So I think it's great.
So it's pretty sweet, pretty sweet.
There's really only a handful of people
Let's see what else I can show you.
Have the privilege to spend all their
and here is the actual Cinelerra that is doing the recording, which is another interesting thing. Cinelerra recording Cinelerra.
As close as what still exists to, like, I think,
so let me move that around a bit.
What made Red Hat great, at the very beginning, and that is
move this up
service industry now.
so it fits in. Let me move this up so it fits in the window, and our format is QuickTime for Linux. Audio compression 16-bit linear, sample rate 48 kHz, Microsoft MPEG-4, frame rate of 30 FPS.
Well, great. Well, thanks a lot. I appreciate you taking the time. As
that's
a
pretty
Red
cool.
Hat user,
that's very cool. Let's take a look, one last look at those CPU stats.
Still running Fedora on my desktop and do all my video editing on Fedora. I've mentioned that on the podcast before. So, I just want to thank you for all your efforts, for sure, on my behalf, because you make this show possible. And all the developers and engineers.
All the MEMS taken up, but no swap is taken up.
The Fedora team, right? So thanks especially for that.
We've got two processes of Cinelerra running.
See you later.
And our mpstat says certain CPUs are roughly 30% used. And no wait IO going on here.
Richard Wiett of the
Pretty
other
cool.
OLF. That would be the Ontario
Very cool.
Linux Fest.